Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's an afternoon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Dumisani here, also known as DJ, aka Rampo. And this is hashtag 60 minutes with DJ. As we've been talking and as we've been hinting you that we're gonna be hosting the legendary. Hey, you will forgive my tongue. It doesn't want to pronounce your name right. It says DJ Sdunkero. I don't know where does the other way it's going, but anyway, Krotman, we are so blessed and glad to have you on hashtag 60 minutes with the Hope and believe it's going to be a productive one. There's a lot that we need to learn from you and know from you.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Before we go to whatever that you are doing at this point in time or recently, and the things that we have done, can you just take us through how you grew up, where, and your real name? I don't know your real name. I think a lot of people, they don't know your real name, so you can take us through that.
Okay, my real name Dumisani.
Dumisani?
Yeah.
Okay. So me too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, born up away in Continue. The year was, I don't remember. No? Yeah, so I grew up in the township of the way. I was a church boy, a student. Yeah.
Okay.
Another ball. Yeah.
Then from learning soccer, and then you became a musician. We'll still come into that. But can you just take us through what kind of a family are you coming from?
Family, I think, remember those days of semi-apartheid setup, you would find unity, we were raised by a Bobo, and there's a mom who's a soul, a winner. Yeah, so the childhood and family setup, I think it was that. I think for most 80s and 80s people that were all on that setup. We never had a privilege of having two parents.
But you mentioning that you grew up with your granny and your mom.
Yeah.
How does that impact your life growing up in that kind of a setup?
Obviously, as you grow, you need to have some sort of a father figure. There's a lot of guys as you grow down into your manhood. Someone guide you, okay, this is how you're supposed to carry yourself as a man. It helps to build a sense of security. I think the reason why you find now a lot of guys who have issues with their girlfriends and stuff is that they don't have that sense of security because they never had father. Yeah, I think. So you want to tell me that there are those challenges that you did face along the way? Yeah, as you grow, you pass through those things, but you learn to live with it. You learn to give people the benefit of it. Yeah. Because that's how I then adjusted myself from those situations. Whatever you do and whenever you work with people, you need to give people the benefit of it. Not everyone is out there to teach you. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, I have DJs Sdunkero. Yes, now I got it right. DJs Sdunkero on hashtag 60 minutes with DJ. We're getting to know this gentleman. You are mentioning that I believe somehow there might be a young man somehow who might have been raised on the same situation or on the same setup as you were raised in. What can you say to that, to those kind of boys or that young man? It's a difficult one. Because Mondo has a different way of approaching life. So it's always advisable to always have someone who comes to the person, a father figure. You find it can be a neighbor that you can go back to, that you can be close to, so that that person can guide you as you go. Same thing when you with ladies. You find those guys who have a problem with issues, end up doing things because they never had that. So as we grow, we need to make sure that always a similar generation measure, sure that we present in its lives. Even though we can break up with the family members, but you always make sure that you're present so that you enforce that thing of stability and you go fully and a sense of confidence. It helps to straighten up at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure when you talk of the issue of someone going to have confidence if both parents are there. How does that come about? You mean someone can lose his or her self-esteem because of an absent parent?
Yeah, and as like I said before, I need a word to someone will need that sense of security, a sense of belonging. The father is not there, you feel like, okay, but why was it? Why did he go? So that's why I find most people as they grow up, they will go and look for the father, I want to ask questions and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so I think it's very important to have a father figure in your life. It's very important if you don't have a mother to have another figure so that we are going to from both sides and you get the love from both sides because the presence of the father or of the mother is very important.
Okay. I'm sure that maybe I'm going to be putting you on a spotlight somehow. If I can ask that, is it advisable for someone to go out and see me? Is it advisable? Only can police you like that, then it's magic for
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to know where you come from, you need to know your roots as a person. And you cannot grow up until you are not the man. And opinion principles around the man. As you grow older, these things catch up with you. Yeah. So you need to know where you come from, even though you might not have a relationship with the person. But you need to know where you come from. These are your grandparents and other side of the family. So even though you can know powerful, it's very important to when you go. Some people that believe are good path. So you know how to do that. You know when they pay or you know who to call. So when you're busy calling nobody doesn't know you. So culture is very important. And now as a person to know you.
Leswi umtshame na munhu nkulu siku ra namuntlha se hi nyikiwa timitsu kahle ta maAfrika. Everywhere, wherever you are, you did hear that it is important for you to know where you come from and you know your roots. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to print t-shirts, you can always visit Pipe Printers. They are based at Akonogo. They also do company registration at 490. Name change of company is 1,000 rand. Car branding start from 2.5 up until 12,000 rand. T-shirts start from 30 rand up until 140. You can contact them at 078 2000 889. I repeat the number 078 2000 889. You're a musician.
Yeah.
That's what I know you for.
Yeah.
The first song that I heard was Maputo's song. Anyway, I'm way younger.
Yeah.
Can you just take us through how did this passion of entertainment, of stage, or of music started?
The culture and arts. I think never interested in me as a certain time.
Okay.
Even in church, participate in sketches, drama things that you So I was always passionate about it. And I found it easy for me to do it. I think even now, if someone the generations can find and say they want to act, I think peace because I believe I used to know how to improvise in terms of storyline. Moving from soccer to music. I think it was influenced when I moved from 2000. Yeah, 2000 when I moved to Ireland. To go into engineering. When I got there, I got bored of the course, and I needed something to do. And there were guys who were got to meet them, then they started showing me the way around the turntables. And from there, it was easy for me to fall in love with it because already it's hard to relax the same time.
So you say that you did play soccer and you did acting. What else do you do? What is it that you get like you can say that I know this, I studied this maybe if you
at Nansakula, man, I was very, very versatile.
Okay.
Like I say, being a student. I think me being that person who people look up to, assistance with maths, physics, and all that, gave me that confidence of wanting to do more. So I found it easy to do a lot of things because people automatically looked up to me. So when something comes, I always try. Okay, what can I look? Then I go. Now they want someone to represent the school, less 24. So I think this is that way.
There are people that you say that they've been looking up to you. Even in the music industry, there are a lot of people that are looking up to you. What's it low?
I'm privileged enough to say I'm one of those people who call the foundation for other artists to believe in themselves, to know that anything is possible. Because in the era it was very difficult to do things. If you wanted to be a DJ, the records were costing 100 to buy one song. Turntables to get the reservation. A lot of things were hard to come by. So for you to be able to do music and be a DJ, you needed to be dedicated and you could have a little bit sure that's what you wanted to do because it was an expensive thing to do back in the days. It's not unlike now when you want a song, you just go to Faraz and download it. So say when you wanted a song, you must go to Pretoria, go to all the record bars. You might find that the record is not there. Then you must go to Johannesburg, go to Soul King, House Africa, looking for one song. So you might find that you don't even get the song. So you must settle for a second option or a remix of that particular song. So it was very difficult. So, but because of passion, we found it easy.
So I hear you mentioning all this. When as hard it was, how did you go through?
I was passionate about it. I loved it. I knew what I wanted to do. My focus was that. I knew that I must, for me, I am going to be one of the first people to do that. So I didn't believe in failure. So I wanted to break boundaries. And I think that confidence I was telling you about. I was confident enough this thing.
That confidence, if you don't have it, start to instill it today. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a young lady in Nakonu who has confidence in making people lace. She goes by the name Beauty 1360, and they are based at Manapo Complex. Full color, they charge 250. Ombre nails, they charge 300 rand. Refill, they charge 150. Gel overlay, they charge 150. Pedicure, they charge 150. DJ Sdunkero. Sdunkero is but my time. Always giving me those problems. And even when I write, I write it wrong always. I write Sdunkero because my tongue says there. But anyway, that is a topic for another day.
Now you can call me Sekruva.
Sekruva.
Okay,
I got it right. What is that? Can you just take us through that? What is it?
That's the name of my new album, and it's gonna be. What's the name? I would say two personalities. What's this English name that people like?
The double disc?
Not double disc. Like who's this guy? Beyonce is another name. What do you call that? What's that other name of Beyonce? Sasha what?
Okay.
Sasha, they call it an alter ego.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's something like that. So the circle.
Okay.
Alter.
Okay. Secular is coming.
States.
Okay. All right.
Hope and confidence. Yeah. And believe in the second coming. Yeah.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, getting to know DJ Sdunkero. Then let me just call you Dumisani, Baba. Can you know me? It's so fantastic. There are a lot of achievements that you did achieve. I think you were one of those like celebrated in the province. Hence, you said that you wanted to break marks, and you did that.
Yeah.
The one thing that I will always remember you for, it's when you won the most popular song of the year, if not mistaken, on the summer. You can correct me if I'm
correct. 2008.
2008. Yeah, the record of the year. Yeah. That was something that was supposed to tell you that you shouldn't sit with no DTMF interviews with them. You shouldn't come to our home. You shouldn't go to all those places, those dusty places. What is it that keeps you going to the people?
I think winning the Summer Award gave a lot of producers, teachers, a sense of belief and hope that they can also do it. So young boys started producing, making songs, and at the same time, me winning the Summer Award also created invisible enemies in the industry. Okay. So there will be boundaries in some instances. You want to put your song on a certain radio station, and they will tell you, no, we don't want us to hear your song here. Because we don't understand how to be with the Summer Award. So with those intact, it meant now our movements then become limited. So if you want to move to a certain direction, a certain demonstration, it becomes difficult. If you want to go to a certain TV program, it becomes difficult. Because certain people within the industry feel the time. This one, his emergence will then prompt others to come. We will have maybe 20 DJs or 20 artists from Kumala, which will never know what to do with the market. Because Kumala is a bunch of talent, huge potential. So, but because I think at that time, without the political support and the political understanding of whatever movement was happening at that particular time, was one of the reasons why Kumala then took a huge step back in music. But if maybe politically this is understood to be now we are, as a province, we are on the forefront of running the entertainment space. Then you have seen maybe Kumala being bigger than your KZN movement, being bigger than your Limpopo movement. Because Tina at that particular time, we had a huge potential. There were a lot of artists underground who would say, at that particular time. I don't think there would have been any space for anybody else to try. So if ever politically, maybe that Marcel was there, so you can find we are here and the vision was seen. It's okay, now we are controlling we are ourselves in the industry. Then now let's make it a point to we push more. And then I don't think anyone will stop.
So actually, the way we celebrated that award for you, it was not like how we celebrated for you. It was something that was so great to say. Now say answer happening.
For me, it said, Bugala, wake up, we're here. Now we need people with muscle to help move this train. Okay. The train is here. Say from Mala, say from who is going to provide that visit to make sure that now we move the sound of the province grows beyond Sdunkero, and we are able to say other young artists are much stronger than this. So we find that, it was one of those things. Because you must look at it like this. You can say, okay, maybe my time when it was I flew prior, then we had other idols that came through. We had Abu Muslim, we had Abu Musa, Brandon, and all these guys, just to show the talent that Kumala has. We're able to take that space and put those people on national scale. Then after that, what happens? No one comes and says, okay, let's move these people. Then they go back. To where the next year is someone else again. Where we then what happens? They disappear. So you must then start afresh as an artist to fend again for yourself. Okay, now I'm branded. I need to make sure my brand remains relevant. What do I do? What And if we had that political power or support, that the person will tell you, okay, now Brendan is the face of Kumala. We must make sure that he remains. Now Bob is the face of Kumala. We must make sure he remains as such. Now Baliban is the face of the province. Because the moment, remember when you say Tira, what comes to mind? Tebe. So the face of Tebe is Tira. So if Tira is not doing well, it means Tebe people are so they make it a point that they are artists thrive because they are the face of the province. So when you talk Tira, you must not touch anything. It must always be pure, because it's a face of the province. So that political issue comes there with us as artists. The same thing with military. So you will find these are our pioneers. Our pioneers must always be seen out there as pioneers. Then you have seen a lot of things happening in the province.
So where we are sitting now, you are sending a message to our political structures to say, come on board.
The reason why now we came there and is to rebuild that thing within communities. Then for them to decide to take it serious, which is podcast. And then if it's doing a production, but it's not prospect all their things, and the community was behind. Then the community is the one that is picking us up. Then politically, if they will come, but already the movement. Because now if you sit and check, how many events are happening without national artists that are successful? A lot. Because the young boys will come and say, today we just want to do cruising picnic there. Then they promote them with local artists. Then they are successful. Because the institution of support of one another is now here. So we just need to sell it more to our people and make sure, let's say in Tamil they moved to come before. The person who's going to pay before and after that case must show our people we are on the same level, if not maybe even far bigger than them. So you need to start believing in the product. Equally so, our artists need to produce quality. We don't need to, we must not do rush jobs. We want to go over when I'm coming, your neighbor said, hey, if not, then believe it's a song. So we need to also invest in the content and the product that we put out there. So that now, that we're selling the idea to, they buy the content which is equally on the same scale in the rest of the artists.
Yeah, that's deep. I think you've done something, whatever that you did. It's not only going to music, but whatever craft that you are working on. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to design posters, you can catch or you can contact Goldea Media. They do poster designs, custom-made magazine, newsletters, photo editing, book covers, video editing. They are based in Tulamahashi. You can contact them at 081 31 32 199. I repeat the number 081 31 32 199. It's called Goldea Media. Right. You mentioned that you created enemies for winning the award that you won. How do you deal with such companies and people as a personally?
Hi, Chief. The one you cannot have control over.
Yeah.
All you need to know to do is focus on whatever you're doing and make sure now you watch your moves and you watch what you say. Because if ever people are out to make sure you don't survive, your name disappears, they will have invisible. For example, I'm traveling with a friend.
Yeah.
He might be told to be close to me so that he gets information from me, then they able to, if there's negativity, then they take it, put it on the papers. So those things is nothing they do. So just need to remain focused and push whatever it is that you're pushing, make sure that your brain remains relevant and keep your head high.
So what's about to the like use or
yeah, obviously there is those, but I mean say we outgrow those people. And I'm here now.
Yeah.
I'm here. So it's been how long since then? Since let's say from 2010 to 2020.
Yeah.
So 10 years. So within the 10 years, you learn how to survive, you learn how to do things, you learn how to redirect your moves and how to deal with people. And back then we were young. So with age, the group and the wisdom, with that wisdom, then you know okay, fine. This is how I approach life. And ubalulekile ukuthi ungafuni ukuphila within you know when this is how you are in life financially and otherwise. Don't want things that you cannot have. Don't put pressure on yourself on because you're fully trans when you know you can afford a boat. If you can afford a boat, buy a boat. If you cannot afford to go eat at such a restaurant, cook at home, eat, not gonna die. So those things need to finally understand pressure. So when you say what if you talk, and people who go on the streets, like let's go to the streets. Chief, when they go to sleep, those people they are eating. Yeah. When for leave you turn the fridge extent. So those are the things that you learn as you go. Okay, you don't need to put too much pressure on yourself. If you don't have something, you don't have. If you have, you have. If you can't afford, you can't afford. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with saying, hey, chief, I can't afford. You want to go out today? Yeah, I want to buy better cars. And I go to where they say, a use cafe, I saw the cars. Yeah. Go chill the cars. What's our yafa? What's yafa?
Benimengana utawata wanavele matanza na college boy ama Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, you're still on 60 Minutes with DD, hanging out with DJs Sdunkero, Jubisani, right? As much as you say that you coming back now, your music never disappears. Yes. We've been listening to your music ever since. Yeah. I work on radio. We play your music almost for the 2 years that I worked for in Congo, and now I'm here. Yeah. We've been playing your music. Yes. Can you just tell us what was and what is the secret that this is a competitive industry? Yeah. But you remained and you are still relevant, old as you are.
The issue now, again, it comes with I'm going to say now for the ones that were here, it's okay. In this particular area, music or something, in this place of music or something, then you go where you are wanted. You don't force yourself on people who don't want you. You go where you are wanted, where you are needed. For me, Limpopo province played a huge role. Pumalanga played a huge role. So then, the outskirts of KZN, the outskirts of Eastern Cape. So my focus then became those places where I know it's okay. If I take my content or my product to KZN in this area, my music is going to play. And I'll be able to live off. In Swaziland, if I take my music here in Congo, it's home. Pumalanga, it's home. So my focus from 2011 until 2017 was that I want to solidify the support in these areas. Then financial then I can then start going back again gradually. So because we don't want to come again and impose yourself on people. But rather do it gradually. We've got community radio stations. People don't pay much attention to them. Visit those community radio stations. Follow them in the patch. Plug the music in. And make sure your social media is visible. You doing that, and people see it. Okay, the brand is out there. Then by the time, let's say now we are in 2020, we're dropping the second album. By February, March next year, the bigger radio stations and the TV channels will have seen the movement. Then they will want to work with that brand. So, but if I put myself, if I get pressure, which I want to be seen on a certain radio station, if they reject me, then it's going to take me 10 steps back. Those who want to give it that platform. It makes like this.
What I'm getting from this gentleman now, people, whatever that you want to do, follow the right steps. Do not love or do not follow shortcuts, whatever that you do. Go with the right direction. Right. You also organize events. You host other artists and what is it from being an artist and coming to organize events? How did that come about?
I think I'm busy with DJing. I got to meet guys like Crystal, some of the coffee. So we always wanted to interchange. I would want Crystal to come. So I will host him. In return, he has to host me. So that's when my love for organizing events started. Okay, fine. Because I wanted to conquer South Africa, let me have this project relationships with these guys. I bring you to my place, and we take you to start and like. And I saw a potential in terms of business. There's money in it. So why not? So I did it from 2004 at Big and White. Then I learned throughout the years. Then the rest is history.
Teachers Sdunkero is saying, "Who name my events, guys?"
So
woman is paying attention to organizing women's the Bruce by Green, Bruce Plaza. Spoonerly man.
And plus, it's advantage, like I said earlier on. Bandu Sebaya to support the English. So whether you've called whoever is not important. What's important is the brand of whatever event that you promoting. Let's say you are doing the Dumi picnic, whatever. People buying into the Dumi picnic. The moment they buy into it, you can even call them. You have 20,000 people because they are supporting the movement of the picnic. So now our events with 2,000 new thinkers are there. Those people are clever. They did here on social media, so they know how to sell concepts. So you get the young people to surround you, then you will conceptualize, and then you sell the idea. Then people support. Then events are about the man. I like to suspend like booking artists. Some of them never feel about attitude. They want to take pictures with you. So.
But I guess also, what are those challenges that you do encounter, and how to overcome those kind of challenges during organizing those events?
Everywhere. Corruption in South Africa is obviously, like we're living in South Africa. Corruption is very difficult. It's part of it. But you learn how to deal with things. And try my best to be as honest and as transparent as possible. But really corruption. I don't promote it.
But it's really good. That's why I'm signing a salary, because they want to food now.
Corruption is always there.
Right. Wherever you are, just know that we're talking to DJ Sdunkero, ladies and gentlemen, on hashtag 60 minutes with DJ. As we are about to finish our conversation, can you just confirm with everyone who's watching now that is this the life that when you step in the music industry, you said, this is the life that I want to live, or it's not. And I'm gonna, if it is, why you say it, if it's not, why you say it.
For me, this is the life, because I was the first one. I knew what's it, what made we took, we gave, and all that. All I needed to do is to be strong and make sure I rise above all those things, so that the young people can see that this thing is possible, it's doable, and if long for so we've got better platforms to do our things. Music we don't struggle anymore to get online. Music for you to release now, it's easy. You can wake up on today, get it's a song. By 1 o'clock, you post on your things, on messages and platforms. You have a release. I would sit for 6 months to take that thing for mixing and mastering. That's another man. If we a product, now the way to say the university, and wait for them to come back to me and tell me if this thing by phone or not by phone. That's another 3 months. Then by October, then that's I contact your shop, say release, and release are in next year February. Now, we don't have the product. So now it is more well today. You are able to release on your own. You don't need a little company. So without us going through all these steps, you don't move out. So for me, this is the best.
All right. He confirmed, Grootman guys, this is the life that he imagined.
Yes.
Let me try to do this to give you a platform to talk to those young ones out there, to tell them whatever that they want. I don't know what is that you might be having in mind, but just talk to them.
There's nothing I have, because basically, everything it's in their heads. It's on their phones. They produce music, like they've got platforms to sell their music. Selling music, create your own account. Stop taking music and say you want to release so and so. You can only do that if ever also you want me to help you build or grow your name as a marketing tool. Not to say when you're looking at me because I'm going to make you a bigger star. But I can provide a platform to make sure your name gets out there. But your music, make sure you own the rights. Copyright must always be with you, because after 10 years, you might find you're a bigger star. You've got a catalog that is owned by Sdunkero. Sdunkero is making money with that catalog because now you're a big artist. The music is there online, it's still alive, it's making money, but it's also owned by you. So make sure that all the music that you produce, you own. The masters, they belong to you. They are who you to and so brand. Masters of the music belong to you. Control of you putting your music on the internet must be with you. No matter what you're doing through a third party, that third party you need to know you've got access to the records. So that when you are a that third party, you want to put away managing those things. You are able to have that login details, you manage your things on your own. And platforms of selling music are there. YouTube monetizes, TikTok monetizes, Facebook monetizes, Twitter it influences, Instagram monetizes. Those are the platforms where you can make money. Before with your music, before Amap bookings, and you watching to listen to a song, you can make money through those platforms. And many other platforms, because they are main platforms. As a fan of a platform in one City. Yes. So get the music on social media platforms, all your social media platforms. Make sure now further in the Bayako, in the form of a video place, the more views it gets, the more Facebook sees that you are serious about it. Then they approve you for monetizing. Then you make money.
Beautiful. I think wherever you are learning something, we need a workshop of of these kind of things that you just mentioned now. I think we need to organize that.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the last one, we have them now. For these ones, they help you increase chances of getting employment, career opportunities. It's customer service consultant, receptionist, salesperson, and call center. Duration of school, it's 10 days theory and 10 days practicals. Tuition fee, it's 4,000 including registration, non-refundable. Requirements, grade 10, space is limited, hurry up. You can call them at 076-782-8378. Lastly, DJ Sdunkero, before I let you go, we are faced with two things in South Africa, or pandemics. We have the gender-based violence and COVID-19, as much as opened events and everything.
Yeah.
But for the past 2 weeks, the numbers are rising, and the numbers of women and kids are getting raped and killed. It's rising every day.
Yeah.
What's your response to that?
On the gender-based violence approach, I think it's very important for us as much to learn to love and respect for our because we are where because we came from so we need to love and appreciate our beautiful women. But going to be the future of the country. So now I want to say that one type of generation that we are raising because you're with that age, if you have a violent nation then there won't be a tomorrow. So I think let's stop there. I feel true. Now I will call on the material without the stands home and like I said earlier on, they need fathers. Without the father figure that I will put up like that. So we need to instill that in our children. Then none of them are never start. That's what I say that. The one of us spoke by the
Yeah, that's why
COVID-19, but they are us because we are there. COVID-19, for me, it was a blessing in disguise, personally, because I got to learn about the music business. We're still lazy, we're starting to release about, then you get gigs, but now you know what's going on. You release an album, you put online, you sell the music online, there are many streams of making money now when you do digital. You are not excited because people lost their lives. It's sad because people lost their jobs. Whatever that was the thing, it's hard. They're depressed. So I think to those who I know it's not easy. I think some of them, even they must not depend too much on employment. Let's try to find there's always a customer who's willing to buy something. And for chicken ducks, those little things, you might find that you are actually far better off as a baker. So we need, as hard as it is, but we need to learn to think out the box. What is it that I can do to make money? I don't know, to feed. What can I do? Then be innovative, and then 7. I'm sure it's possible. I'm sure it's possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from Mr. Dumisani here, aka DJ Sdunkero. I got it right today.
You did. The album is out. April 31. It's gonna be live because this day of distributing. It's gonna be live from tomorrow midnight. They can get it on all digital platforms from tomorrow midnight. But it's out. The links should be live from tomorrow midnight. So if they want to check what is Sdunkero Design, get the album. It's 21 songs. It's Afro House with the soul. Singing the time, it talks about love. 90%, 80% of the album is about love. Then the rest in China, the Euros from Kero, it's very essential. It's a beautiful album, built for me and you, it's Fazala. That's the way that is.
Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. Can you dance though?
I know. DJs can dance.
Okay.
If there's a DJ that can dance, it's not a DJ.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it. I repeat again. Not going to this and for blessing us and for giving us 60 minutes. It's such a blessing.
So it's been 60 minutes then?
I think so. Getting there. Yeah, when I took my clock, it's getting there. Yeah, it's more like it. We thank you and just know that we love you and we really appreciate you. Paved the way for some of us. Some of us will follow this entertainment because of people like you.
Start saying my
Ladies and gentlemen, next week I'm out in Gauteng. Just stay tuned on all my platforms. Don't forget on YouTube, it's DD Machebula, Facebook DD Machebula, on Instagram at machebula.dumisani, and Twitter at Machebula DD. For tonight or this afternoon. Good night.
If you share, okay.